This is Steve Jewin reporting for MMA Mania.com. Bellator 179, Rory McDonald vs. Paul Semtex Daly takes place on May 19, 2017 at the SSE Arena in London. It's going to air on Spike TV. Main event featuring Rory McDonald and Paul Daly battling for number one contendership status in the welterweight division. The card also features Liam McGarry vs. Slim Vassell at light heavyweight, Czech Congo vs. Augusto Sakai at heavyweight, Dan Edwards versus Alex Lahore at welterweight, and at a catchweight of 165 pounds, Kevin Ferguson Jr., aka Baby Slice, will be taking on DJ Griffin. Today I talked to Baby Slice about his upcoming fight at Bellator 179, about his famous father, and about the pressure on him to go out there and perform after a fight in San Jose that went his way in the first round for the most part, but didn't ultimately end up being a win for him. So he's looking for a big victory in London on Friday night.
Hello.
Hello, Kevin Ferguson Jr. How are you today, sir? This is Steve Jewin from MMA Mania.
I'm here. How's it going?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Sorry, I guess we're having a little audio trouble there, but how are you feeling about this fight with DJ Griffin coming up?
I'm feeling pretty good. I worked hard in training camp. Everything should be good, and I'm just ready to get it over with at this point.
So this fight was a very late addition to the card in London. So how did you first learn that the fight was coming together and that you were going to be making this trip?
Well, I was just training for the most part. I didn't really know when I was going to fight and what date. I just stayed into the gym, and then my coach just told me, and I was already ready. So, I just worked a little bit harder those last couple of weeks.
So you were just ready for a fight at any time then, basically. They just said, hey, now's the time.
Right, exactly.
What do you know about DJ Griffin as an opponent? I see he hasn't even had a pro fight, so you've got a little more experience than him.
I don't pretty much know anything about him, Like I said, I just train hard, and I know if I push myself in the training camp and I work hard, then I should be ready for any opponent and what they're bringing to the table.
That's true. Now, previously you fought Aaron Hamilton last year in San Jose. Fight didn't quite go your way. I thought you still had an exciting first round. Do you have any thoughts on that fight? Any recollection of how it went for you and things you would have done differently?
Well, I guess I would have pushed myself a little more in training camp. And definitely my technique wasn't there. I didn't have, when some of my ground positions, my technique wasn't proper. So, he kept getting up, and I couldn't really dominate how I wanted to. So I feel like in this fight, I worked on that a lot, my technique. And I feel like, you guys are going to see that in this fight.
Absolutely. And, of course, with the Body Shop, and they were known for being able to take guys on the ground and keep them down there. So I'm not expecting that to be a problem if that's the kind of fight you want to have.
Exactly.
Well, I have to take a moment aside here to say that I was a big fan of your father's work and had the chance to cover him in person at Bellator 138. And I thought when I was there in St. Louis, I felt he was, a star, but he was also a humble man and very giving with reporters. And I just have a world of respect for him. So my condolences to you and my respect to your father's legacy.
Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot, man. Much respect.
Do you feel any pressure on yourself, being his son, that people are going to expect you to be as big a star as he was?
No, definitely no pressure at all. I mean, he prepared me for this moment, and I always knew that this is what I wanted to do in the long run. So I'm just doing what I love to do at this point.
Do you think that the number of times that you were booked for a fight in 2016 and things went awry with opponents not being available or missing weight, do you think that has drawn out the anticipation for people really wanting to see you put on a great performance?
Oh, yeah, definitely, most definitely, man. I guess it builds up the anticipation,
Indeed it did, but like I said, maybe that was a little too much anticipation going in at San Jose. Now that you got those first fight jitters out of the way, everything can come together real nice in London. Right,
exactly.
Is this going to be your first time traveling internationally, or have you had a chance to do it before now?
Well, this is my first time traveling internationally. Actually, I went to Japan and Thailand, but as far as me fighting and me, this being my career, it's the first time, yes.
So who from the Body Shop will be coming out with you to corner you for the fight?
We have AJ, Mercenary McKee, and Coach Antonio McKee, and we have Anthony Taylor.
That'll be a great team, and of course, my respect to them as well, because I've talked to AJ a couple of times, and his father was one of my first interviews when I started doing MMA interviews, so great team, and I know they're going to be hungry to see you get this win in London.
Oh, yeah, right. Yep.
Do you have any plans to take in the sights at all, or are you so focused on the fight that that's going to be all you think about?
Yeah, the fight is all I'm thinking about right now at the moment. I'm done with the sightseeing.
So
just staying in the hotel, staying focused.
Yeah, working on that cardio right up to the fight. I know you said that's going to be one of your big focuses now.
Yep.
What's your number one technique for taking that up to the next level? What's the way that you're really improving on that the most?
Sprints, man. A lot of sprints. And then, living in California, we got the luxury of those hills. So, I sprint those hills a lot. So I feel like that should help me a lot. And that helped me a lot. I'm very confident in that at this point.
So you're not worried then if he tries to push it to the full 3 rounds, you're ready to go out there and go to war for 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely ready for that.
Now, this fight, I believe, is at a catch weight of 165 pounds, correct?
Correct.
So what's your plans for the future after this? Is it going to be welterweight or lightweight? Which way do you lean right now?
I'm going lightweight for sure.
That's a very tough division in Bellator. You got a lot of killers in there like Michael Chandler. Are you looking forward to facing some of those guys down the road?
Oh, yeah. In a couple of years, I'll definitely be ready to face one of them. I give myself 2 years, and they won't be able to touch me.
All right. That's ambitious, but I like that. I feel like that's the way to be. You got to have that confidence and got to let your dad's swagger when you say that, too.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get some information out there, because I don't just want to talk about the fight. I also want to talk about you as, a person that's going to be out there getting more exposure as time goes on. So what do you want people to know about Kevin Ferguson Jr. that they don't already know?
That I'm a hard worker, that's it. Like I'm a hard worker. I'll push the pace, and I'm coming to do damage, and every punch, every takedown, and everything I do in the cage, I'm looking to hurt my opponent.
Right on. Do you think that a knockout then is a possibility?
Definitely. If not, then either he's going to quit or the ref's going to stop it.
All right. Well, we got something to look forward to on Bellator 179 in London. Then we're going to see, hopefully, a big knockout from Kevin Ferguson Jr. And the nickname Baby Slice, do you like that nickname, or is that something that the press kind of put on you?
I like it. I actually came up with it myself.
All right. Well, then,
me and a buddy.
Then if you like it and you came up with it, we'll keep using it going forward. We'll just say Baby Slice is having a big fight on Friday night.
All right, thank you.
No problem. And hey, I want to get out some social media plugs before you take off. So anything you want to throw out and sponsors you want to thank, please go ahead.
Oh, I definitely want to thank Bad Boy. That's my sponsor. Those guys are good guys. Bad Boy all day. And my Instagram is Baby Slice 242.
All right.
Twitter, Kimbo Slice Jr. 305. And that's it.
All right. Repping the 305, Kimbo Slice and Baby Slice and all the Slice family. So go out there and rep for that and have a great fight in London. We're really looking forward to seeing it.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, CJ, as well.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
You bet. That was Kevin Ferguson Jr., a.k.a. Baby Slice, talking about his upcoming fight at Bellator 179 as he faces Daryl DJ Griffin. Griffin is 0-0 in his career. Baby Slice is 0-1, but he's looking to go out there and have an impressive performance and show why he is the future of the lightweight division going forward as he moves down from 165 to 155 pounds, where he's going to have to face guys like Smooth Benson Henderson, Adam Piccolotti, Brent Primus, Patricky Pitbull Frary, and of course the champion, Iron Mike Chandler. So if that's what he wants, he's got a hard road ahead, and he'll have a lot of tough guys to fight at 155 pounds. But first up, this 165 fight on Friday night, which you can catch either on Spike.com if it airs during the preliminary portion, or if it's bonused onto the Spike TV broadcast at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Either way, don't miss it. You're going to want to see Baby Slice at Bellator 179 in London, headlined by Rory McDonald versus Paul Daly.